Hello everyone, and welcome. This is Dubs the Duke with another episode of Darkest Dungeon. So, it's been a little while since I last recorded, so let's take a look at what we have been up to. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Darkest Dungeon series. So every time I record, I usually record like 3 or 4 episodes all at the same time, so I tend to forget what happened last time, since I record so much at the same time that I then have to stop recording.
Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Alright, so it seems like we set up a party. We do have a healer, so that's good. Were we going into the Warrens? I think we were. Maybe. Less food consumed, extra HP but less healing received. That's not great. I would rather have more healing received than more health overall. We can't do any medium quests quite yet. Plus 10 dodge, but it's only for the Antiquarian. Which, as I've said before, the Antiquarian is a class where the trinkets for them are like super good. And that's like super good. I mean, look at this. Plus 10 dodge. But then like the actual class is basically useless. Like, all of their abilities are like not really good at all. Like, they can't really do much attack. They have a bunch of buff abilities, but they're not like good. So, I think I decided on the last one that we're going to be doing this level 0 mission, the Warrens. Do we have anyone who is scared of the Warrens? No, it doesn't appear so. So we can go straight to the provisions screen. As you can see, we start off with some dog treats due to the Hound's Master. And we can use those to buff up the dog's attack power and such. This is a short mission, so we'll bring 12 food, we'll bring 1 shovel plus the one we already have. We'll bring a stack of torches. We'll bring some medicinal herbs, as well as some keys, some bandages, and some anti-venoms. I think that should be good for our preparations. So let's get started. This is a short mission, so it won't be too long of an episode, somewhere probably about 30 minutes. We'll see how long it takes though, depends on how many fights there are within this dungeon. So, depending on how many fights there are, a short mission could be, as long as a medium mission as far as time length goes. Or it could be, really short and over with in like a second. So, based on this, we have to complete 100% of room battles. So, it looks like the best way to go is like this, and then like this. Fortunately, it seems like the Weald, or wherever we are, happens to be a relatively even layout. So we're going to head straight here. We're going to skip over this fight. Oh man.
Mechanical hazards.
I totally could have disarmed that, but I walked too far. Like, I didn't think it would be like literally right there. Like, I thought it was going to be like up here or something, but it was closer than I expected it to be. Now, an old journal entry, that's not really anything useful. I feel like the books are always sort of useless, because it's like, either nothing happens, you get a journal entry, or something bad happens and it gets stressed out. Like, I feel like it's very rare for you to actually have something good from the books. So we can use Shadow Fade to give herself some more damage. The issue with that is the fact that that would put the Vestal in the second position, which is not the best. So maybe I should just Let's just throw a dagger at this guy. Try to get this stress guy down as soon as we can. And we'll use Judgment on him as well. 4 to 8, 95% chance. This could kill him, but probably won't. Yeah. We can do a heal here for 5 to 9, or we can do a chop for 9 to 18. We'll go ahead and do the chop, because it has a much greater chance to kill it. He's going to stress this out a little bit. Oh no, that was a marking move. That's fine. These guys are going to move Munch. Use Munch. That can blight us. It can also disease us, so that's not the best. So let's take a look at the Houndmaster, because we've never used one before. So we have the Hound's Rush, which is a bleed skill that does a little bit of damage. It does extra damage versus Beast and extra damage versus Marked. But as you can see, it does 5 to 9 damage plus bleed. So if we mark targets, then this can be pretty good. And especially because it does extra damage versus Beasts. Especially here in the Weald, a lot of these monsters are Beasts. So that's great. We have Mark the Target and debuff them with less protection. And we have -2 stress, 66% chance. That's not great because... Actually, no, that is great because that's a party stress heal. However, we'll take this opportunity to go ahead and try to finish this guy off. They're going to munch on us and blight us. That's not the worst thing in the world, though. We can deal with that. We'll throw another dagger. They're going to munch us again for some more blight and some more damage. With you, I think I'll just heal myself. They're blighting us a lot, but it's not that bad. We only did minimum damage there, so unfortunately we didn't really do anything, but... we can go ahead and bleed these guys. They're very resistant to blight, and they are relatively resistant to bleed, but they're not 100% resistant to bleed. They are 100% resistant to blight though. So we're gonna go ahead and finish off these guys. We do have quite a bit of blight on you, so we'll go ahead and just heal you up real quick. Fortunately, the leper can take a lot of damage. Heal it up real quick. So there's like no issue with the leper taking damage. We have an unlocked strong box. It was trapped, but we resisted the blight, so that's fine. We could use an anti-venom here, but I think it's a little too risky to do so early on. Now with this one, we can go ahead and use the bandages here, and it protects the hero's hands. And we got some food, and we got some other stuff. So let's go ahead and just have you eat up a couple of these foods. Regain some health back. And we can go ahead and take a look in this room. There was nothing here. There's also nothing in this room, but there might be a fight in the hallway. We dodged the trap, which is nice. We salvage a torch. I'm not going to use torches for now, since this is a medium mission, or a small mission actually, short. So we might be able to just go through and not have to use any torches. We'll see. I'll go ahead and read the books with you. Once again, they're unremarkable. As I've said before, the books don't really ever seem to do anything good. Like, I feel like it's very rare that they do something good. We can go ahead and throw a dagger at these guys. You know what? Let's go ahead and use a shadow fade. Buff ourselves up. Cannot be hit by attacks targeting only this slot. Interesting. We can heal the party, or we can do Dazzling Light, which is a stun. These guys are not too resistant to stuns, so we'll go ahead and do that. It does bring our torch up a little, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Now we can go ahead and mark these targets. Or we could just try to kill him.
Back to the pit.
That guy was stunned. We get the plus 50% stun resist. They did crit us
Vision
for 5 damage of Blight,
approaches.
but that's fine. We can go ahead and heal these guys for 5 to 9.
Confidence
We killed one of them.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
We can do a quick party heal. Should we? Yeah, let's do it. That was a very nice party heal. And we can attempt to kill him.
Advantage.
We did.
Give them no quarter.
And we got a Arbalist Greaves, so that's pretty nice. We can equip those on our Arbalists later on. I think we can use maybe bandages here. No. What about anti-venom? No. What about the medicinal herbs?
Packs laden with loot.
That's a little bit disgusting
Supplies.
because this is human meat. We just cleansed the meat and took it from the cart. That's really disgusting, but okay. We have very low light, but that's fine. That's what we're going for. We have a fight in this room. It's just some spiders. They can crit us very badly. Dazzling light, though. We can stun some of them. And we can lunge forward.
Another
Boom.
one.
And you can use a Hound's Rush. Crit. Very nice. For Justice. Buff. Extra bleed skill chance. And they're going to bite us and use some blight. As you can tell, there's a lot of blight enemies here in the wheel. And we're going to use Judgment to finish this guy off. Let's take a look at the loots. Some gold.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it really?
And that seems to be it for this mission. That was a very quick mission. Let's see if we can use these here. We'll take some of that. However, since we're in a very good position, let's continue on and see if we can get some loot from these packs and from this fight. Up. So it looks like we do have a fight here. I'm going to do it because we're in a very good position right now. I'm going to try to take out the stress whatever, immediately. The light is all the way at 0 now. Okay, we got her down. So now our guys won't be stressed out anymore unless they crit us. And we don't really have to worry about health since we're about to finish. And our leper is just destroying with tons of damage. Our houndsman is bleeding them. Bleeding him even more. He's dead actually already. Buff ourselves up. And we can go ahead and do this.
Momentary abatement.
Not that it actually does anything, but
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be
and we can go ahead and disarm that trap up there just to hopefully reveal some stress or release some stress on our Houndmaster. And there we go. So, hello. There it is.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
That mission went very well. We should get rid of that soon. So let's take a look at the town and see what's going on. That was a very quick mission.
Let the organ notes ring out from the abbey.
Looks like everybody's stress is being released. Sisters of St. Martha will lead the service with a chorus, "We Are the Flame," after which they will be accepting confessions in the lower hall. Alright. What does that actually do, though? So, let's see. Holy Gathering. Underwent effective quirk treatment and retrieve some stress and is no longer abusive. You better no longer be abusive. Jeez, dude, come on, calm down. Let's see. So you need to go for stress relief. But before we do anything, let's take a look at the sanitarium. Let's see what quirks we need to get removed. No, not you. Solution, shocker, goodness. You need to get rid of Demonomania. I would also like to get rid of this one, but can't do that yet. You need to get rid of Plutomania. I would like you to get rid of Clumsy, but the more important thing is these two. You need to get rid of this now, and you need to get rid of this now. And do we have any diseases that we need to get rid of? No, we don't. So we're good there. We cannot upgrade ourselves at all, so we're fine on that. And let's see, we have a full roster. So we don't really have any reason to look in the stagecoach. We do have a jester, but there's not really anyone that I want to give up. So even though we technically could get this jester, and even though I would like to get him, we can't really do anything about that unless we give someone up. Who would I give up? Do we have 2 bounty hunters? We do. Maybe we should give up one of our bounty hunters for a jester. Alright, sorry dude, but we're gonna take the jester instead.
And weakness cannot be tolerated.
It wasn't that you were weak, it's just that I want like one of each class, so at least. So now we're going to go to the stress relief. You can go ahead and do some praying. I might want you to do some meditation. You're a little stressed out. And you could also do something. Go ahead and drink. Now let's take a look at the next mission. The first thing is, let's take a look at these trinkets we have, because we have a lot of trinkets now. So, we have a Grave Robber Satchel. So let's take a look at our Grave Robber. They have this one, plus 20% damage versus Blighted. And they have this one, plus 2 speed, for only Grave Robbers. So there you go, you have all your trinkets. Very nice. Now, what else do we have? We have an Arbalist trinket. So let's take a look. Where is our Arbalist? You. So you have an Archer's Ring, and you can take these Greaves that do plus 3% critical. We have a Bounty Hunter Talisman. So let's take a look. Where are you? You can equip this, plus 1 speed and plus 4 dodge. This one is not specific for Bounty Hunters, while this one is. So we've got 2 that can be equipped on anyone. And this one is for the Jester, which we will take the Jester on the next mission. So we'll give him the lucky dice, +4 accuracy and +4 dodge. Let's give this one to one of our Vestals, maybe? Plus 15% healing skills. And let's give this one to... Do we have anyone who really has move skill chance? Maybe you? I guess the Plague Doctor technically has a skill that does move skills, right? Where is... So you have... Oh, no, you don't. Or at least you don't with the current skills you have. What about you? You don't have anything yet? What about you? You surely have something, right? No. Do you have something? No. It seems like nobody really has any move skills. I guess technically point blank shot is a move skill. So I'll give this to you. Your speed is already pretty low due to low reflexes, so it doesn't really matter if it's low and you get lower, you know? Okay, so now we've got to decide on what mission we do next. So, we can do a medium mission, we can do a short mission, we can do a boss mission. Do we have? We don't have enough level 2 people to do a boss mission quite yet. We're almost there. We're not quite there yet. We don't want our level 2 people to become level 3. So, I should not take anyone who's level 2 on a mission. Now, who should we take? Well, we'll take the Jester, for sure. You're in 3rd position, no doubt. We'll take the Arbalist. You have a Battlefield Bandage heal skill. I would like to take someone else who has like a healing skill. What about you? If I were to put you in like the 2nd slot, you would not be able to individual heal. What if I were to put you in the 2nd slot? That doesn't work that well. We can clearly have our man-at-arms be our first person. I'm having a little trouble deciding on who to put in as a healer. I guess we can have the healer here, and we can have our Jester in the 3rd slot. And then we can have either a Leper in the 2nd slot or a Hellion. Let's see, can you do... You can only do Iron Swan from the 1st position, so we'll have the Hellion in the 1st position. So we have a healer, and then we have a rest of the party. Now, what mission should we do? Should we do the Cove? Should we do the Weald? Should we do the Worms? Should we do the Ruins? Should we do the boss fight? We're not going to do the boss fight. Yeah. We have extra healing skills for the Arbalist. We have Antiquarian, I don't care. We have a Bounty Hunter, which we don't really care about. We have a Crusader, which is not that good. And we have Arbalest Greaves, which are not that good. So, I mean, let me take a look at the Arbalest stuff that we have right now. I guess these are better than the plus 3% crit for the Arbalest. So we can go ahead and do this one. So, this has been Dubs the Duke with Darkest Dungeon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.